959 268. Did anybody see Janet Jackson at the BET Awards? What was it? The Ebony Award? I don't know. Was it Ebony? I don't know which one she was at, but I like the way she looked. Okay, let me see, cause I've seen a clip with her dressed. She had a do rag on. She looked like she had a church hat on, and it looked good. It really looked good. Janet Jackson at the BET Awards. Yeah, she looked great. You can tell I ain't watching yet, right? I did not watch it yet. I actually don't watch TV anymore. Do not watch TV anymore. I remember when I couldn't sleep without my TV on at one time. Now I don't watch TV anymore. Okay? Do anybody else not watch TV anymore? I do not watch TV anymore. But yeah, I think Janet Jackson looked great for her. Oh, I gotta show y'all. I cut Frizzy's hair. Um, I just got the. Hey yo, I had bought uh, a clipper set, and it been sitting there because I was like, do I want to do it? Do I want to cut her hair? I don't know what to do. I want to do it, but I don't know if I want to do it because I might screw it up. And yo, I did a good job. I cut her hair with the clippers. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Real quick. Let me make sure the camera ain't on me because, honey, I am not dressed. I am not dressed, so let me just make sure because, honey, this happened to me before. I'm going to show y'all real quick. My cat, how I cut her hair. Hold on, of the going ons. Okay. Let me see. Hold up. Check it out. I cut her hair. Do y'all see the difference? Do anybody see the difference? Can y'all see it? Y'all see it? I cut her hair. Look at her. She knocked the fuck out. She is knocked the fuck out. I gave her a bath afterwards. I cut her shit, yo, with the clippers. What? If y'all look at before... Oh, shit. She woke up. But, hey, yo, if y'all check out her pictures before, if y'all look at the shorts, y'all will see how long her hair was. And I got tired of seeing this cat lick her hair. And it's like, yo, when she lick it, it's like it keeps going. Because her, like when her tongue lick it, it licks for a long time because her hair is so long. And next thing you know, give it a couple of days, she throwing up hairballs. Whose number is that? That's your number right now. Call it and find out what happened. You can call it. I'm going to answer. So it's our number. And Poet, what's up? No, that number is for you. If you would like to call talk about the BET Awards. Hi, dot com. Okay, dot com. Hey, boo, hey. If you want to call and talk about the BET Awards, or if you just want to talk about your day, I'm all ears. I am a listening ear for anybody that want to vent. If anybody want to talk, yo. If y'all look at my previous live I did, I literally had some crank calls yesterday. I had about 7 crank calls back to back yesterday on my live. Please do not call here if you're not serious. If you're not gonna call and talk about real shit, please don't call it. Cause I literally had crank calls. Thank you for the like. Who did that? I gotta write your name down. I'm gonna tell you what I am doing. I am gonna randomly pick names of people who've been in my chat, who support me. You know, I have a list full of names. I'm not even capping. I'm gonna put these names in a hat. I'm gonna have 3 drawings, right? One is gonna be for 100, the other is gonna be for 50, and one is gonna be for 30. I am gonna have this drawn. I just haven't set the time and the date yet, but it will be coming soon. So if you've been rocking with my channel for a long time, please be around when I have this drawn, because if I see your name, I am giving out 3 different amounts. One is for 100, one is 50, and one is going to be for 30. I'm going to cash at 3 people who've been around for me, who've been supporting me. Because like I said, I'm a small YouTuber. Yeah, I've been slacking on some of the things that I was supposed to do, that I did do. And that's why my views ain't like they used to, but I'm getting back on my shit. I'm gonna start doing more lives like I used to, rather longer lives like I used to. So thank you for the like. And like I said, the people that have been supporting me, if I seen you in my chat, your name most likely will be in the drawing. I'm just not gonna say the list of the names that I have now, because I want it to be a surprise to them. But I have a lot of names that I've been taking, that I see been supporting me in my chat. So I am writing down your names, and you just may be the one that get chosen for the Cash App. Okay, so y'all stay tuned for that. Alright. But yeah, I was saying, Janet Jackson, to be 60 years old, she looked great. Shout out to the 60-year-olds out there who's looking good like they should. Okay? Who just doing a thing like Janet Jackson, if you nasty. She looking good. You know, it shows when you take care of yourself. When you have a routine that you committed to. You know what I'm saying? It will show. Okay? Pull and say, alright. Let's keep it tight. Alright. She said, alright. For real. I do not play. So when that time comes, hopefully y'all be here. Okay? Because I'm going to be on the live. I'm going to shake it in your face. I'm going to write the names down in your face. I'm going to put it in the bag in your face. This is all going to be on camera when I do it. So ain't nobody going to say, oh, you picked a favorite. You had a favorite. Nope. I don't have no favorites. Okay? This is going to be real shit that I'm going to do on camera. Ain't no sidestepping. Ain't no half-stepping. This is going to be 100. Okay? So stay tuned for that. And if y'all seen my previous live, I was like, I was waiting for her to call all day, literally. Okay, she was supposed to call me. We had to go somewhere. The minute I went live, right now my phone is on airplane mode, because the minute I went live, I was like, is she watching me? Because soon as I went live, the phone rang. I'm like, my live got interrupted and I had to go. So that's what that 5-second live is about. Okay? But, and another thing I wanted to say is, Listen, Papoose and Clarissa, listen. This was my power couple when they first got together. But as I see, listen, it ain't even gotten. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Yes, going with a married man is the wrong thing to do. It's not of God. It's not in the Bible. It's in the Bible, as you know. You should not do that. Thou shalt not commit adultery, right? But my thing is, we all know that. But we all know that the rules isn't followed. There's a lot of people committing adultery in this world, right? That wasn't the problem I had with Papoose and Clarissa in the beginning. I feel like relationships run its course. All right? You could be in a relationship for 20, 50, 60 years. And it ran its course. Y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all made all the babies, you know what I'm saying? You cooked, you cleaned, y'all went to work. Y'all just got tired of laying next to each other. The sex worn out. You know what I'm saying? It was all good 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Y'all still together after 25 years. Shout out to the people that's still married after 25 years and they sex game and their sex life is on fleek. Okay, shout out to y'all. Kudos to y'all. Okay, I don't knock that. So I'm thinking, hey yo, they've been together for what? They saying 18 years, if I'm not mistaken. They've been together for a long time. The relationship ran its course. All right. You don't expect people to just sit by themselves and be alone and grow old alone without having, companionship elsewhere after a relationship run its course. So that's what I'm thinking. But when you're in the public eye, it hit different. J Main voice, it hit different. You feel me? And it's hitting different because they're in the public eye. But who's to say that there's not plenty of this going on? And we all know it goes on. You know what I'm saying? So we can't really make it seem like that's the big problem because that happens in life. It's just that when you're in the public eye and you're a role model, you're going to get more scrutinized in the public eye. You feel me? So this is to be expected. So when you go to a BET award, right? And you know they have Gospel's Best on Sundays, BET's Gospel Best and all of that stuff of that nature. And you come in a building and they literally is playing the song, Only God Can Do It. Only God Can Do It. Only God Can Do It. And you is bouncing and jumping around like Bobby Brown. Hey, listen, holding a merry man. Listen, they did that on purpose, in my opinion. They zoomed in on Clarissa and Papoose when they walked through the building. And Clarissa is jumping around. Only God, looking all in the camera. Only God, I would have been like, yo, is this pertaining to me? Are y'all being funny? Y'all invited me to this and nominated me for me to come to y'all invited me to come to this party and y'all zooming in on me. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Come on now. Think about that. Think about it. It looked crazy. It looked weird. Y'all invited me to this to get I'm nominated thinking I'm going to win. And I coming in and y'all playing a gospel song and zoomed in on me. Who was the cameraman behind this that zoomed in on me? Because that's who they zoomed in on. I didn't see them zoom in on nobody else like that. And then y'all got a gospel song playing knowing that I'm with a married man. Hey, yo, BET was messy. I'm sorry. They was being messy. Because I wouldn't have went. I already got played a couple of times by y'all. I went. I've been nominated before, and I didn't win. Me, personally, I'm not going. Because I know this is a setup. It's a setup. So, in my humble opinion, they asked for that. That couple, y'all asked for that. Papoose was looking like somebody tranquilized him, like somebody stuck a dart up his butt, and, on his butt cheek, and he just walking like a statue. I'm like, yo, he was stiff like a statue. He just looked like he was in a whole trance. Papoose looked like he was a zombie in zombie land. I don't know what was going on with my boy, but I don't know if that only God, when he was listening to that, only God, some people is like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he was putting a Illuminati sign over his eye. Is he trying to be Illuminati? Because that is not of, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, it's not of the man upstairs. That's for a different lower God. And we not listen, I don't play that over here. That's what you want to do it. But I'm on God's side over here. So I don't know if when he was hearing that in his ear when Clarissa was singing it, was he like, yo, the word was like, yo, we ain't used to this word. What is going on here? I don't know what was going on in the man's head, but something was going on in that video. It was too obvious to look at him and see something wasn't right with Papoose. And Papoose, you need to check yourself, find out what was going on at that moment, because that was not you. In my humble opinion, that wasn't Papoose that we saw. That was somebody else. I don't know what he was going through. And then Clarissa is jumping around like Bobby Brown, like I said, looking all like, you know what I'm saying, looking around at the camera like she wanted to be in the camera, singing only God can do it. God ain't blessing that mess. I'm telling you now. And this is what happened. It's bad enough we as a people do this behind closed doors. You cheat on your significant other, your wife, your husband, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you go home and that guilt be eating you up and you got to take it in. You know what I'm saying? You still like playing this off and it hurts for some people. I'll say for some people. It hurts. So when you doing this in a public eye and you supposed to be a role model, you know what I'm saying? And you got these accolades that you achieved, and I'm saying you in the public eye, it's not right. It's worse. It's worse than being behind closed doors. Because like I said, it's bad enough when you do it behind closed doors. You're doing wrong. So imagine being in the public eye, dating a married man, and you displaying it for the world to see. BET ain't gonna, they're not gonna give you that. They're not gonna give you that. So if I was in her shoes, thank God I'm not, because listen, it's a lot. I would not want to go, or rather, I wouldn't have went to that award show. I just wouldn't have went. I would have kept this relationship on a down low, like they say. I just wouldn't let nobody know about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this on. Look, yo. Let's just look. Keep this between us. We are not ready for the public. Okay. And I think they felt like, what, people are going to accept us, whether they like to or not. They are going to accept us. And I did that in the beginning. I accepted that. I knew it wasn't right, but like I said, shit happens in relationships. They no longer work. It's like a regular couple. Y'all working on a divorce. Y'all about to get this divorce. The papers is being signed, but meanwhile, we're in a relationship. You doing you, I'm doing me. But we're going to court. We're being cordial about this. We're working on a divorce. But this is for the world to see. So I don't know what they expect going there. And I even say I'll be on Clarissa Shields' side if she wasn't doing some of the things that she do. I'll be taking up for her. I would be like I was in the beginning. I was for it. Poet said, poet and said, my parents divorced a long time ago. Listen, and so did mine. Okay? I went through my father and mom after years, many of years. What, 40 something years, if I'm not mistaken? It was long, okay? They went through divorce, okay? But they was cordial about it to an extent. They were still friends, you know what I'm saying, while they was getting this divorce. Shit. So it happens. It's a normal thing that happened, poets. You know what I'm saying? It's a normal thing that happened. I understand that. But when you in the public eye, it hit different. J-Man, it hit different because you're under a microscope. People is looking at you like, what? Y'all think we just supposed to accept something that's in the Bible as saying you should not do this. You're not supposed to do this. This is not something that you do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all parading it around like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? So for the BET Awards to play that only God can, if I'm not mistaken, only God can fix it. Something like that. It was weird that they played that and zoomed in on that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot going on. It's like, I'm going to keep it a stat. I understand Clarissa Shields doing a lot of things that, she shouldn't be doing in our eyes. But I really don't care to that extreme. Like everything that they do is under a microscope. They're gonna do shit. They're gonna make mistakes. They're human. You feel me? But in the same token, if you don't want to be scrutinized and judged, stop doing weird things in the public eye. You know, because I just look at it like this. I'm not going to walk into an establishment holding a married man's hand while a song is playing. Only God can do it. Only God can fix it, or something. I gotta listen to the lyrics, because if it's what I think it was saying, only God can fix it. That's even worse. Only God can fix it, which is true, but y'all putting me to shame by playing that. It's zooming in on me, because that cameraman was all up in her face. He was right next to her, pointing it like right at her. It's almost like y'all brought me here to make a mockery out of me, to joke about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like to me. Like they made a joke out of it. Like they purposely did that, knowing I wasn't going to get chosen for that. I wasn't going to get picked for this for this award. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you don't want to be judged, please don't do these crazy things in the public eye. Don't do certain things in the public eye, because that was weird to me. Going to the BET Awards with a married man, holding hands, and Papoose don't be wanting to do it though. If you notice, Papoose didn't want to hold your hand. He like, yo, we just keep it like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it cordial, like, like we just cool. And if I was Clarissa, that's what I would do. Out in public, just don't hold his hand and stuff. Because it looked like he was trying to, like, yo, move away. Like, yo, let me go. Especially when he was, like, pointing, saying, black music is this. He tried everything in his power to let you know, I don't want to be held right now. But you was pulling them towards you. But that's your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's your relationship. So, I I don't know what to say. It's y'all relationship. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But in the same token, I wouldn't even be holding hands and stuff. I'll be like, yo, let's just, yo, when we out in public, let's just keep it like we just cool. We a couple, yes. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got to be all lovey-dovey because it don't look good. Now, look, if it's a divorce and y'all got the papers and y'all be like, hey, yo, look, we working on this, so y'all need to chill, okay? Then that's different. At least we know that something is in the process of being done. And then it's like, yo, now y'all could just shut up because we working on this. But it ain't no sign of him trying to get no divorce. You feel me? For real, for real. It ain't no sign of Papoose working on getting a divorce. So until he start making it his business to get them papers done, I wouldn't even want to hold you. I don't want to hold you if we ain't going to this tattoo person to laser or laser person to laser this off. I'm not trying to do shit with you. Okay? Let me see that you're making an effort into making me your one and only. Okay? Because until then, you for the girl, for all the girls. Okay? For all the women out here. You for everybody. You for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Until you show me that you are serious about this, I don't want to hold you. I'm not going to be clingy on you. Yeah, you feel me? Potent for the streets. No cat. You for the streets. You ain't showing me no inkling of, you're not showing me a little sign that you are working on trying to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not together. You're not together. Y'all together, but you're not together. You feel me? Y'all don't live with each other. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what he's doing when he's in New York. You know what I'm saying? How can I trust you? David said my fave was Bugs Bunny about to blast. Yeah, mine was too, David. So yeah, because you don't know what he's doing. I mean, when a person is still married, you don't know what they may be doing behind your back. Because when we seen that video when Remy Ma went in a restaurant, I'm just saying, Papoose, when he was eating that oatmeal, it was obvious he was busy on his phone. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. So once a cheater, always a cheater. That's how that saying go, right? Once a cheater, always a cheater. I'm just saying. So he's not to be trusted as it is. You feel me? Yeah, he's not to be trusted as it is. In order to trust someone, they got to show you that they mean business with you, that they for real about you. You're the only one. And until he show you that, I wouldn't even have my hopes up for anything. For me having a kid by you or none of that. I don't want to get pregnant, but I don't want none of that until I see that you serious about this. Okay? You feel me? So that's how I look at that situation. Okay? So the number is up there if y'all want to call. I was getting calls last night, but they was being silly yesterday, yo. I was like, really? I was heated. I'm like, yo, this number is not for this, okay? It's to give your opinion or whatever you like to talk about. But I'm not going to tolerate the disrespect when you come in my chat, so you will be out of here. As you can see in the chat, 24 hours, the longest I have. You will be out of here, okay? I do not see no block, because I will block that ass. Okay. But yeah, they'll get it together, hopefully. Sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? This will die down, because we need some new content. Because these two right here is getting on my last nerve. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I'm tired of them. Yo, I'm tired of them. Hey, yo. All on my timeline. I can't go on IG without these two. Hey, yo, it's like, yo, go sit down somewhere. Jeez. They want to be all in the algorithm. For real. And y'all not even the algorithm. Like y'all think y'all are. At least not to me. Some people is like, I don't know. But do your content. You know, people gonna do their content on these two because they was happening. But in my humble opinion, too much hype for nothing. I just be glad when somebody else do something that, you know what I'm saying, that can take over. Because it's time for us to see some new shit. You know? It's like wearing the same outfit over and over. You get tired of it. It's like, yo, I don't even want to wear this. Oh, I wore it once or twice and that's it. I don't want to see it no more. You know what I'm saying? Every day. It's over some dumb stuff too. It be the dumbest things. Stop doing all this dumb stuff. I don't know what was wrong with Papoose yesterday. I mean, at the BET Awards, he was looking like he was like under a spell or something. I don't know, but my boy was not himself. That was not Papoose. But BET wrong. Hey yo, BET is messy. I was like, wow, it's the messiness for me. Hey, Frizzy Love. I did a good job cutting your hair, boo boo. But if anyone wants to call in and tell me how your day was. If you want to vent, this is the place to vent. You feel me? I actually like doing lives, my lives, like face lives. It just seems more intimate when I do those lives. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, how was your day? I hope everybody's day was good. Everything was cool and dandy. I had a great day. How was your Tuesday? How was your Tuesday? Drop it in the chat where you from. Where are y'all viewing from? Thank you for the like. If you want to, you can like. It's nothing wrong with liking it. It's free. Are you from Los Angeles? Okay. Poland's from Los Angeles. I would love to go to Los Angeles. I can't cap. That's one of my to-do lists is to go to Los Angeles. No cap. You live next to any famous people at Potence? Well, are you the famous one? Let me find out. Let me find out. I really would love to go to Los Angeles. I have not seen the BET Awards yet. I saw clips of it. I saw a Cardi B performance. It was nice. Cardi B performance was nice. Um, but that's it. I haven't seen anybody else. Poland said I will be famous. I know that's right. What you got? You got a social site? You got IG? You got a channel? What you got? Hey yo, I seen not too long ago. I was just watching. Hold up a second. What is going on out here? I had seen this I had seen this guy on IG. His name is the Crab Guy, right? Oh my God! If you're a crab person, you will love his channel. Um, I don't eat crab like that. I like lobster. I'm not really a big blue crab, but yo, this white boy, yo, he wasn't playing. If you if you love crabs or seafood, hey yo. But anywho, he was doing fine. He was showing all how he make oh everything you could think of. Everything you could think of. Seafood wise. Until these motherfuckers caught an alligator. Oh my gosh. It took like about 5 of them to get this alligator on the boat. And the way he cooked the alligator, I was like, I would actually try that. The way he can cook seafood is like I never seen anybody cook. No cap. Until he just said, um, and I also do rabbits, and he was showing a clip where he was skinning rabbits. I said, I'm done. I couldn't watch no more. Little cute rabbits. He was like, this is a brown one, this is a white one, and all type of things of that nature. I was like, yo, he was doing all right. I was even down for trying the damn alligator. And then I said, oh, hell no. Rabbits, they too cute. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Potent said I have IG, YouTube, and Snapchat, but not posting yet. I'm working on Forex Gold trading business. Oh, okay. Let me write you down because I'm gonna check your channel out. Even though you're not posting yet, it's a start. You said you're gonna be famous. Sometimes be on the lookout for people that say they gonna be famous. Next thing you know, they will be famous. You speaking that into existence. Next thing you know, Potence took over. The takeover. Hey, for real, for real. I remember when I kept saying no, I was asking my friend, I was like, yo, you want to get a YouTube channel? And they didn't want to, and now look, I got a YouTube channel, and I really wasn't expecting it like this. Like, as much as subscribers that came about. Yeah, I worked on getting my subscribers, I can't cap. But it's like every time I go live, I gain a subscriber. Or 2 or 3 or 4. I always get a it seems like every time I go, look at the numbers. They be going up and up every time I do a live. I want to say thank you too. I really want to say thank you to anybody who subscribed to my channel, who's rocking with me, who like my channel, who love my channel. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. No cap. I appreciate it. I do, I do, I do. I appreciate you more than you know. More than you know. Sometimes it's hard to put into words, so that's why I said I want to have a giveaway. Um, and I want to do this for my subscribers. I really do. And I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I don't see it no other way. It will happen. Just got to get the date and the time right, and then I'm going to do it. Thank you, Potence. For sure, for sure. I'm going to check you out. And if you ever want any answers or you got any questions at Potence, all you got to do is smoothie moodies, like a smoothie, and then MOODY, one word, and underscore. Inbox me on IG. I'm not really too active over there like that, but you can still inbox me if y'all have any questions or about how you want to start a page or how to start a page, whatever the case may be. Or you can call now, whatever the, questions you may have. That's the phone number. Because I help anybody. If I can help, I would like to help. No cap. I would really like to help anybody that need help. I want to help you. So that is my phone number if you want to call me. And like I said, my IG is Smoothie Moody. And you can inbox me on there. And ask me whatever you want. I'm all ears. You feel me? I like to help people. Matter of fact, I love helping people. It makes my day. It really do. If I do something for somebody, that made my day. If I can help you throughout my day, I see somebody doing something and I don't care what it may be. If you drop your apple and I'll pick it up for you. At least I did something for the day. I did a good deed. You feel me? Even if I have some change and I give you some change if I can spare it, at least I did something for the day. It makes me feel good. It really do. So if I can help in any way, shape, or form, I am here, my dear, for you, and you. I was live yesterday. I did a live. If y'all want to check that out, I will be doing my lives again, like where I'm y'all can see me rather. I'm gonna be doing more lives like that, and I'm gonna do more longer lives like I used to. Before I had my awakening, before I awoke to the bullshit that used to, went on behind my back. You know what I'm saying? Before those old lives, okay? Now it's me. You feel me? And it feels good. Because I used to come on here a mess. Y'all just don't know. For real, for real. I used to come on here a mess. Those lives that I got 3,000 and 2,000 likes on, yo, that was before my awakening. I don't know whoever had an awakening, but I have. And I thank God for it. I really do. It's the best thing that can happen to you. Okay? The best thing that can happen to you. You can see the difference. I didn't know what people meant by that, but now I know what people went by, what they meant by an awakening. It happens. It do happen. A lot of people be like, whatever. I heard people say that before. I'm like, whatever. You know, they talking about certain things. It's like, like the person, da da doo dee da da doo dee da da doo dee. But I get it now. I get it. For the people that told me that and I chuckled and laughed and didn't understand it, I get it now. I get it. There is a such thing as having an awakening. For those who don't believe it, there is a such thing as that. Okay? But I am going to stay on here for another 10 minutes and then I am off of this thing. So if y'all have anything y'all want to ask me now. Or if y'all have anything y'all would like to talk about, we can talk about it. If you're really serious about calling me and talking about some real shit, there's a number on the screen. 959-268-7153. That's if you would like. It's not mandatory because it's, I think some people thought they had to call yesterday just to call. Okay? Just because the number is there, they feel like, well, let me call it. Tripping yesterday. You feel me? So, yes. I gotta say, today was a good day. Ice Cube. So, yeah. I don't usually say this, but should I say it or not? Nah, I'll wait. I'm gonna save it. I'll save it for the next live. Y'all tune in. And if you hear it, it was meant for you to hear. Right? Y'all acting shy to call in. You shy? Yeah, that would have been some shit if Remy would have came out with French and Max B. But you know what? I heard somebody say, and I don't know how true this is, cause I always liked French Montana, but I heard he's full of shit. I heard he is full of shit. I'm like, what? French Montana? He always seemed like he cool. Um, I heard he'd turn you on like he turned Remy on, and then he don't want to share her work. He don't want to share her work. It's like, yo, yeah, you hopped on the track, but now, hey, yo, you got more um attention than we got, and being that you got more attention, yo, we don't want you no more. We don't even fucking with you no more. Is that true? I'm like, yo, for real? He like that? I hope he ain't like that because I like Remy on the track now, for real, for real. But they trying to say he's more jealous now that that rather she's getting more attention on the track. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is. But y'all, I love y'all. I'm coming back later on tonight. Y'all keep y'all notifications on. Make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you for the one like. Whoever liked it, God bless you and many blessings more. Okay, you will receive it. Trust me. I'm going to count on that. I'm going to pray on that. But I love y'all. Stay blessed. No stress. Peace. I will talk to y'all later.